That's a symbol for war or confrontation. Oh, God, the water's really good here. That's the fax number. Or the email. Oh, you guys can't see? I can't pull it off the board while I'm sorry. Well, somebody else over here has it. They can share it with you. Okay. Now, this is a much more complicated one. That's the symbol for the earth races. That's all of us. White, black, red, yellow, and green. Now this next one should be really interesting to you guys. I'll just put it right here. Now, those of you who are into astrology, this is very similar to the circle cross, which goes back to history. And apparently that symbol is supposed to represent peace. How does it do that? Okay. Whew. I can't, I'm wired. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for coming back. That was really unfair. I know you're a captive audience. Okay, a couple things that I was asked to go over again was the implosion of third density and what that really entails. And I know I kind of skimmed over it. So what I'm going to do is to share with you what I have been told. Now, some of you may understand the physics of this better than I do. I'm just basically the messenger. One of the messengers. Okay, according to the Andromedans, 21 trillion years ago, as we are in linear time, apparently all of us as essences, as isness, as sparks of spirit, were someplace else in a completely different reality. And what they say happened was that the Big Bang Theory is basically correct in its simplicity, but the physical part that we know of was the last of the creations or realms created in what we call our universe. Okay, now when I'm referring to universe, I want you to know that I am talking about all of the 11 creational densities or planes. That'll make it simpler for you. What they say happened was that all the black holes were created because wherever we were, that space, that universe began to evolve. And as it evolved, those of us who weren't ready to evolve literally gained weight in mass. Okay? And in gaining weight, we started to fill black holes. And at some point, when this other universe evolved to a certain frequency, those of us that didn't literally broke out of those black holes and created this space which we call our universe. And what we're witnessing 21 trillion years later is the same thing happening. And what happens here is, what's happening now in our universe is that, according to Morine and Faceus, on March 23rd of 1994, a color and sound frequency started emanating out of all of the black holes. And the color and sound literally, in its unified effect, is attaching to all of the densities, or planes. What's happening is that it's raising all the frequencies. Everything is literally being pulled up from the bootstraps. It is literally creating a holograph over these 11 creational planes. They're calling this the 12th. And the reason they are is that it is unified, but yet it's separate. And that they have been told by other races that there are beings of consciousness never seen the likes of before inside this 12th. And that they literally have the ability to look straight down through all the dimensional levels. What's happening is that third density is beginning to implode because as the frequency starts to rise of third density matter, those that choose to evolve, there are a greater number who are in fear and will not be making the same transition we will be. Now, because we're spirit, the essence of us is spirit, nothing ever dies. Literally nothing. So what is happening is that there are black holes being created as we speak. There are dips, literal dips in physicality being created where people will be gathering, souls will be gathering as they make their transition into these spaces so that they can continue to evolve by literally creating another space. Unfortunately, one of these areas is between us and the dog star Sirius, which is why there's so much crap coming our way. Okay? You got a front row seat. And all I can tell you is, bless them as they make their transition. Because we've been there before, all of us. And I've been told on our planet that literally the probability is there will only be 400 million of us making this transition. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. It would be nice if it was everybody. And when you get to fifth density, look for the house with the mailbox with the balloons. That's my house. I'll have everything there, sandwiches, you just show up. I'm serious. I'll have to get a job. What was the other thing?